From the main head news quarters in Clarkston, Georgia, this is Around the Perimeter, presented by The Collegian, the student newspaper for Georgia State University's Perimeter College. From the newsroom here on the Clarkston campus, I welcome you here to Around the Perimeter, the final edition of the season. Hello, I'm Ben Abrams. I'm the executive editor for the Collegian newspaper and also the host of this fine podcast. And today we're going to take a different approach because all y'all got finals around the corners. That's right. Finals that time of year. It's kind of stressful, but also will be a relief when it's over. And so we here at Around the Perimeter want to just provide some important dates as well as some tips to help y'all get ready for those finals, as well as some tips for some of y'all who'll be sticking around this summer for summer classes. We will be sticking around here too. Well, most of us will anyway, just, working on this podcast as well as, getting acclimated with everyone down at the downtown campus of the Signal as, we get ready for that consolidation. So a lot happening at the end of this semester. But in the meantime, there are a lot of important dates that will be happening, and Delisa Moniz is here to share with y'all some of those dates. Delisa?
Here are a few key dates that you need to keep in mind. Finals week is coming up. Finals begin May 2nd and end May 6th. Also, the college ceremony is on May 5th. Commencement begins on May 6th, and grades are going to be put in on May 6th as well. And finally, summer registration is open until May 25th. If you want to apply for the semester, go ahead and start now. Thanks.
All right, thanks to Lisa for that information, and rest assured, y'all, you'll be hearing a lot more from her throughout the summer and the fall semester. Okay, Perimeter students, well, finals are around the corner, and to make sure you pass those finals and pass those classes, Valentino Hanson from the Gaming Show is here with us to talk about some of the resources you can use to help pass those finals. Valentino?
Thanks, Ben. This is Valentino from Gaming Channel. But today, it's not going to be any games today. It's going to be on a serious note because those finals are serious, and I want you to know what's available to you so that you can pass them. And so, the Learning and Tutoring Center. It's located in the B building near the fountain facing the Piedmont campus. Here in the Tutoring Center, they have a dedicated staff of professors that are there to teach you whatever material that you may be struggling with. They have math, science, English, and foreign language. For the math, they offer tutoring in Calc 1, 2, and 3, accounting, algebra, and statistics. For science, they offer tutoring for biology, chemistry, physics, microbiology, and seldomly anatomy. They also help you with your labs as well. So if you have, your lab papers coming up and your lab papers due, you can go there and they'll help you with that. They help in English, they'll help you with your papers or poems or any type of written material that you have due, including worksheets. For foreign language, they only offer Spanish. It's not much, but it's something. Along with professor tutoring, they have group study. Group study is where it's strictly students, and they have specific rooms for the students where you can bring your friends or your classmates. There's no teacher, and one student takes the lead role in the tutoring and helps to teach others. They also offer practice compass tests. These are completely free, and you can take them as many times as you like. Now, of course, these don't count because, everyone passed then. But nonetheless, they do offer practice compass tests, which are free, and you can take them here, or you can take them anywhere that you have access to the net. If you're interested in tutoring or working for the tutoring center, then feel free to contact Nevada Bastel, the head supervisor. Nevada can be reached at nbastel, B-A-S-D-E-O, at gsu.edu. That's nbastel at gsu.edu. And also be mindful when you want to go to tutoring that that these are professors at this campus that are doing the tutoring. Therefore, you must call ahead to make sure that they will be there, because the tutoring schedules are formed around their teaching schedules. So if they have classes, then more than likely they won't be able to tutor you. So be sure to call ahead. If you want to reach the front desk, you can call the Learning and Tutoring Center at 678-891-3590. That's 678-891-3590. The Tutoring Center hours are Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Friday to Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. I would like to thank Tymisha Billings for giving me the tour of the Tutoring Center and giving me the information to pass on to you all so that you can have a successful college career. Thank you for tuning in, and get out there and pass those finals.
All right, thanks again, Valentino. Again, you can hear Valentino Hanson on the Gaming Podcast with Jared Todd every 2 weeks here on the Predator Podcasting Network. All right, so moving on now with finals and summer classes around the corner. I know a lot of y'all are studying and also looking for new ways to study that won't get you all stressed out all the time, because right now y'all going through some stressful times and finals are some stressful business. So right now, here's Lacee Harper to tell you some of the things you can do to help reduce that stress throughout the spring and the summer. Lacee?
Hello, Around the Perimeter students. My name is Lacee Harper, and I am here to get you in tune to summer classes. Now, as some of you may know, classes will be ending April 29th for the spring 2016 semester, and then, of course, final exams. But some of you, it won't be over just yet because summer classes start June 1st. If you are looking forward to taking classes in the summer, you should know that you are learning 12 weeks worth of coursework in a 6-week period. Don't be alarmed. This actually isn't a bad thing when you have a sufficient professor, good study habits, and motivation. So I'm here to give you some tips to conquering a successful summer class. So number 1, time management is key. You may work or be active in sports, and you have to make sure you keep track of time. You can try balance it out by studying 3 to 4 times a week, or you can also have a schedule planner as well. But another good tip would be to finish all your homework early, because you can get everything done and you will be able to relax your mind after getting everything done. Number 2 is don't overwhelm yourself with stress. You have to make sure you relax and don't get too worked up, because if some of you are taking 4 to 5 classes or just 1 or 2 classes in the summertime, it can become a little bit of a drag, but you have to remember to always pick yourself up. Tip number 3 would be take a vacation or adventure. They are very fun and therapeutic. I guarantee you'll feel a whole lot better when you're finished. The vacations always relax my mind. I don't know about anybody else, but if I know that I'm taking an adventure, if it's nothing but just going downtown to a museum to visit, it's always a breather from just school, or work all the time. Number 4 would be exercise your body, or try doing something active like walking the trail, riding a bike, or going for a light jog. Loosen up your muscles with a massage as well. So I don't know if some of you are against massages, but me personally, I love massages. They're very, very therapeutic for my mind. They give me a lot of energy, and also exercising. I like going to the gym, so if any of you like going to the gym, try that Planet Fitness membership, LA Fitness, or a trail or something. It will really relieve the stress and tensions on the muscles in your body as well. Number 5 is remember to eat right, and don't fall into the junk food equals dinner motto, because junk food is not always the best, and it doesn't always put you in the mindset. Yes, it's really good. Sometimes it's really convenient if you're up late cramming, trying to get that test done or essay done in enough time because you partied last night or you hung out too long. But healthy Always remember to eat something healthy to get your brain working, and drink plenty of water because it is the summer and it is humid. If anyone knows Atlanta, it's very humid. So drink plenty of water. Number 6 is make sure you get enough sleep. Sleep is very important. Sometimes you can take sleep for granted, but sleep, that adequate, accurate, right sleep will definitely get you A on your paper, I guarantee, or A on homework or something. It will give you the energy to want to aim for A. I do know that much. So please make sure you get enough sleep. Okay, number 7, surround yourself with positive people and get emotional support as well. So taking summer classes can be quite stressful, as you all know as well. And sometimes you can down yourself and feel like you're not going to make it through. But that's what those positive people are around you for. Sometimes if you meet people that are in the same predicament as you and they are taking summer courses as well, they can help you. So that's what you would, use that to your advantage and try to motivate yourself and get up with your own energy. So with that being said, I wish you all the best of luck. If you are taking summer classes this summer, kudos to you for sticking in there. Just remember to have fun. Do not overwhelm yourself with stress. And please breathe. If you are not taking summer class this summer, kudos to you as well because you've been sticking in there all year. And now it's time to reward yourself. So once again, my name is Lacee Harper. You can tune in to listen to the Around the Perimeter podcast some more at SoundCloud, GSUPerimeterPod.com, and also at YouTube PerimeterPod.net. So please tune in this summer for some more Perimeter podcast news if you are on campus. And I would like to thank you for listening and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful summer.
All right, that was Lacee Harper with just some tips you can use to help you study and just stay relaxed throughout finals as well as going into the summer semester. And gotta say, just bittersweet just hearing that segment for the last time as Lacee Harper will be graduating. This is her last semester here at Perimeter College. She'll be graduating on to bigger and better things, and it's really bittersweet because, first of all, I'm just glad that she's going to be able to move on to, just to new opportunities, but she's also been just such a huge addition to the collegiate newspaper as well as this podcast, man. I remember when she started here about a year ago, you could see there was just this fire in her, and she just jumped right into the podcast, even, as we had some doubts, still took a chance at her, and I'm glad we did. Anyway, like I said, that was the final segment, and that will pretty much wrap up the Around the Perimeter podcast for the spring semester here, 2016. I guess that'll be the end of season 1 for us. And, before I sign off here, just want to say a few things here. I'll be honest, the last year or so, it's just been something that, I've been hoping to get launched off, just thinking about the direction of the collegiate and even just the direction of Signal of the Future. We know how media is, and, we wanted to have a digital media presence for a long time, and it seems like now in this first semester we've been able to, begin building the blocks to do that. And really, it's just been it's been a hard journey, but it's also been an incredible one. And I'll be honest, when I got together with the original staff, with London producer, our podcast coordinator, and with everyone who was involved in every show, we weren't sure how this thing would evolve. I mean, when we picked up momentum, it just came out of nowhere. So just want to go ahead and just give out some thanks. First, I just want to thank Alice Murray for all the support she's given us, and just the belief that she's had in us. I want to thank the collegiate editor-in-chief Justin Boudreau, one for being just willing to just let us have this podcast and just believing us enough to be able to have this project, and also to for appearing on the first episode of what was Newscap at the time, which was this same podcast. I'd also like to thank London Balbosta, who is our podcast coordinator, who's been helping us out behind the scenes. You actually heard him in the last episode of Around the Perimeter talking about the activities courses, which hopefully can get resolved soon. I just like to thank all our staff, on Jail Masters on the Science Show, Valentino Hanson, Jared Todd on the Gaming Show, As far as around the perimeter, you got Sabrina Jamil, Wendy Fawn, Lacee Harper, Hassan Tabal, who's done student reactions at one point, as well as all of our guests who have appeared, including Sri Raja Sekuran from SGA, as well as Blake Rios. And I also just want to thank all of you who have, just listened to us and who have supported us throughout this first semester, through all the, the tops and turns and just all the things we've had to face with this podcast. And just looking forward as we, consolidate with the Signal and we start a new chapter of the Signal in the fall. Just really looking forward to just keep building this thing and just keep moving forward in a new chapter of digital media here at Perimeter College. And even though I'm not gonna I'm gonna actually hopefully return as a podcast editor. I'll no longer be the executive editor for the Clarkson campus for the Signal, but hopefully things go well and I could return as a podcast editor. I just want to keep building this thing and just keep moving this thing forward. And with the support that I've had from the team, which a lot will be coming back, and the support of a lot of the listeners, as well as Alice Murray, and I'm sure I'll have support from Bryce McNeil down at the downtown campus, as well as Troy Charity, who will be returning as editor-in-chief of the Signal on the downtown campus of Georgia State. Look, we got some big plans for this thing, and I'm sure we can meet some new heights, man. Believe me, we got some big plans for this thing. So just stay tuned. We'll keep letting you know throughout the summer, but until then, just stay tuned. Just, keep checking out our social media, our Facebook, and our SoundCloud pages. And like I said, man, come fall, man, we're going to be hitting the ground running, and we got some huge things planned. Like I said, until then, I'm Ben Abrams, the editor-in-chief for the last time here for the Collegian, and I just want y'all to just be safe, be fun, study hard, study safe, and whatever you do after file's over, please continue to stay informed and read a book. I'll talk to y'all again in August. Until then, later. You have been listening to Around the Perimeter, hosted and executive produced by Ben Abrams, written and performed by Valentino Hanson, Delisa Moniz, and Lacee Harper. Around the Perimeter is a special presentation of the Perimeter Podcasting Network, the official podcasting network of the collegiate student newspaper at Georgia State University's Perimeter Podcast. For more podcasts and other content, you can visit us online on our SoundCloud page at soundcloud.com/GSU Perimeter Pod, as well as our YouTube page, which is Perimeter Pod Net.